So Tyler said recently, make sure you listen in full, with no expectations, no distractions, no checking text or social media, letting others paint your thoughts on shit before you get a chance. Thank you. With that being said, I've managed to stay clear of the entire rollout for Chromakopia, and what I can say is that this album is uniquely different. But let's discuss it track by track. So the album starts off with Saint Chroma, which is very complex, a bit hard to describe, but it continuously changes and evolves. It starts off with these marching steps, and then Tyler's kind of whisper rapping, which I can care less for. The singing is amazing. I love me some Daniel Caesar. He's really dope. Lyrically though, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to make of this. It's kind of left up for your interpretation, and his delivery doesn't make it any easier. Sonically speaking, it's fun. You gotta love that very gritty bass that comes in halfway through. It's very immersive and it keeps you on your feet, but as an opening track, it's a bit much for me.
You sleep at, never tell them niggas or those women till you breathe at. If my ex is spilling tea about me, don't you?
This next track is fun. Tyler is in his old rapping bag, very aggressive but still funny. He has some lines here like, crib so damn big I need a diaper and a sippy cup. There's another line that goes something like, never tell these niggas, and then an abrupt tone change, or those women, which I found to be very humorous. And he even has some unique flexing lines here like, I could never rock no Hellcat, shit don't cost enough, which it is easily one of the most fun beats here. It is really energetic, really cool track. Noid was unexpectedly okay. I thought it was going to be a train wreck, but it was actually really cool. The layered vocals on the chorus sounds a lot like, and I know this reference is only going to touch bases with one person, but a lot like African Baptist hymns, like a spiritual Baptist song. Yeah, it sounds a lot like that for me. If you get it, you get it. Lyrically though, this track to me is about fears and anxiety, but again, it's a bit ambiguous. I like the soundscape for this track. It is really well produced. You have those drum kicks and this rhythm that pulls you back in. One of the few tracks here that has replay value. I keep falling in love. Darling Eyes sounds like a cut from Ego, and if you didn't see my last review on Ego, it's a mid-album. Teezo Touchdown's vocals does nothing for me in the background. Neither does Tyler, honestly. He motivates me enough to like skip this track, and that's about it. I mean, on Ego, he explored this whole falling in love idea. He did it really well, even if I didn't enjoy it, and here it's nothing new or nothing better. Honestly, he could have added NBA Youngboy on this track and have a What's Your Name Part 2. And I would have taken that.
I'm lucky it's you, hey Jane, your hair long and your legs long, and we could both relate to the fact that our dad's gone.
Hey Jane is beautiful. It is about the nostalgia of an old flame that ended in heartbreak. It is intimate and direct. I've never really thought of Tyler as a storytelling artist, but here he's undeniably good. He tells the story of a pregnancy from both perspectives, Jane and himself, and it's really immersive. This soft instrumental works here, and you're just constantly pulled in and invested of where this is going and how it's ended. I love it.
Go round and round, the three siding up, it go round and round. I gotta work, I gotta eat.
I Killed You is fantastic. It doesn't really have a hook, it just has that repeated I killed you on almost every other line. The tempo is upticked and you're on the edge of your seat listening. In my case, literally, it is great. Sadly though, the momentum is killed halfway through. But it was fun while it lasted.
So I won't judge Judy.
I needed Judge Judy to be on that fuck you energy. I needed to be aggressive, hard-hitting, and instead we get this weak-ass lullaby about not judging people on body counts. Such a waste. And like, to top it off, you have Childish Gambino here. Like, imagine we have Camp Gambino and then Goblin Tyler on the same track. It would have been insane. No, instead we have singing. And then like, why is someone moaning at the end of this track? Who is getting fucked?
Bro is getting sticky, sticky, sticky. Bitches getting sticky, sticky, sticky.
This next track is called Sticky. Is that GloRilla? He got Sexyy red on this bitch too. Oh my God. Is that Weezy?
This combination.
That's fucking Weezy.
Yeah, bitch, I'm
Give this song a Grammy right now. Could have sworn he said fuck features, but regardless, best song on this album.
bro, you ain't a thug, you was a drama club, you was an actor, but now cuz getting validation from the dumb and confused.
Take Your Mask Off is 4 minutes of pure magic. He is big brothering everyone, from the fake thug rappers to the closeted homophobic priest and the depressed rich housewives. He's like speaking to everyone. And then on the second verse, he creates a shoe here that can fit on almost all of his contemporaries. But the main message here being, be real with yourself and fuck that persona. Tomorrow is absolute filler. Basically, he's a rich auntie who didn't have kids. Who gives a fuck?
I don't wanna be found. I don't wanna be down.
Oh, you know, Tyler, this Tyler. I'm so sick of these people.
Holy mid. Like Him is a journey, a beautifully produced journey. Quite heavenly. Definitely not all of the tracks on this album hit, but they do stand out for different reasons, and the least I can say is that Tyler is incredibly versatile.
Me and Tyler finna take your bitch down.
The pandering here is insane. No BBLs, I like A-cups, everything real here, no lace fronts, like... Nigga, we do not care what you like. As a matter of fact, you barely even play for this team. Well, I guess maybe you do sometimes, but I don't care. This is the most condescending shit ever. Love the beat though. Doechii brings the energy here and it is fire. Also, I air this bitch out like a queef. Bars.
No Met Gala, but I'm married by the mood board. I did a whole collection in Paris. They ain't even sent me the collection.
The last track on this album, I Hope You Find Your Way Home, and there's a line here that reads, and if I shoot the club up, it's a black bitch. Dr. Uma would be proud. So we've come to the end of the album. Chromakopia was chilling. It was a uniquely different experience, as I said before, and it's a 6. How I would describe this album is that it is Tyler's creative flex. He showcases that he can produce well, make conceptual music, be good at storytelling, and also create hits. He is showcasing all of his skills. It may not seem as though that all of these tracks are connected thematically, but it is emotionally cohesive. The lyrical content here, it is rich and it is musically encapsulating. My top 3 takeaway tracks here would have to be Hey Jane, I Killed You, and definitely Sticky. Sticky is my favorite. But yeah, you can let me know your thoughts on the album and anything else. The links to it will be in the description. Please take a listen. Please form your own opinion. And thanks for watching. Bye.